All right, let's do it. We got the Browns versus the Bills. I seen a post that the Browns fans was booing Deshaun Watson.
Davis gets it on
kind of
first
crazy.
down. Elijah Chapman tries to wrap him up, but Davis keeps rolling for a gain of 8.
That's my phone.
Yep. It's Cleveland. Wait 5 minutes. There's a handoff to Davis, who gets upended nicely by Coates. Allen, play fake. Looking downfield.
This game was delayed for an hour.
Connects with Trent Sherfield, the veteran receiver, gets it into Cleveland territory.
He played us one time, beat up defense last year. He played us 3 times healthy.
Browns with some pressure, a throw down the field and a connection. And a
I hear you.
down, that is Sherfield, as he beat Donovan McMillan on the coverage. Handoff to Davis, sidesteps.
Interesting.
Spins inside the 20. 3rd and goal for the Bills.
Did I see Antonio Williams catch? It was a good catch. You saw Jaden Bradley catch?
His way into the end zone. So the 3rd time is indeed a charm.
Score.
As they conclude the longest drive in NFL history, it took them 1 hour and 9 minutes to move down the field. Marched 75 yards in 9
Who y'all choosing between Jaden Bradley and Antonio Williams?
It'll be Corley from the 4.
I don't know if both of them making a roster.
The 30.
Somebody might have to go.
To the 30.
There's too many receivers.
Here comes
Good return.
Sanders.
Oh, Shedeur starting it.
Rocket Sanders is the running back. To start things off. Sanders in the shotgun, looking left, throwing, completing to Isaiah Bond, who gets pushed out.
Bro, I forgot about Isaiah Bond, man.
That is Bond in motion.
He got a nice young receiving core, bro.
Finds some room, and he somersaults into Bills territory.
Raheem?
This is something the Browns were able to do during Thursday's joint practice, Joe.
He was good last preseason.
Todd Monken really loves. He's got receivers going in both directions.
They brought him back.
Handoff to Raheem Sanders.
Who did he start with? No, he started with the Chargers.
Gets down to the 42.
And I had no clue why they cut him. That was crazy. 4th and 2. Time in the pocket. Oh my gosh, somebody got bullied. Wow. Let me see some Joe Royer.
And a nice throw by Shedeur.
I think probably our 3rd round pick. Ain't that crazy that y'all got a guy that's undrafted that might be better than your 3rd round pick? Like, what type of scouting was that?
He just shifts a little bit to his right, comes all the way to the.
Amani Marshall, who's fighting it out with Sanders for the 3rd running back role in the game and getting the screen set up nicely. Inside the 20, the 15,
good pick up.
Down to the 10. Another fresh set of downs for the Browns. Has an advantage over Raheem Sanders, who is checked back into the game. He's going to get the
Commander's not dropping the 3rd round pick. No, that's facts. That's facts. I forgot he got drafted that high. You're not dropping the 3rd round pick.
All of them are going to go for a touchdown, but getting those 4, 5, 6 yard runs when they're available.
And here comes another. Sanders is going to be bottled up, and there.
Great tackle.
Jackson, 2nd-year man out of Arkansas with the tackle. That's Luke Floria from Mentor High School in motion.
They did not better than Antonio? Okay. He's strong. Ooh. The money.
A nice response by the Browns, who marched down the field. And it's the local kid who gets the score. What a dream. 4 completions to 4 different receivers.
Yeah, nice job spreading the football around.
Good kick.
But staying calm, cool, collected, and decisive in the pocket on that first drive.
Michael Coates Jr., another play, this one on special teams as he tackles Hardman.
Michael Coates had a good game last week.
Just a 2-yard gain for Buffalo.
Pretty solid player. Browns got good receivers, good running backs. They need another. They need Arch. Dante Moore, Trinidad next year. They just need a. If I'm being honest, bro, they just need to commit to Shedeur. Just go all in.
In an empty backfield.
They need to focus on fixing their play calling. That's what they need. They got good personnel. Bunch of good talent.
2nd and 4 after the offsides penalty on the Bills to conclude the first quarter. That's Raheem Sanders moving forward.
Like if we look at Shedeur's best season in college and compare it to theirs, it's like it's not a bad quarterback.
Frank Gore Jr.
We was comparing him to Cam Ward, and nobody's talking about replacing Cam Ward.
now looking at things from the side.
Nobody talking about replacing
the end zone copy. So
Tyler Shough. Tyler Shough is in the best situation because he actually got a good play caller.
McMillan and Tyler Hall as well.
Mike Hall breakout year. What year is Mike Hall in?
Plenty of time, goes across the middle, and that ball is
Good breakup.
really good coverage by the 4-year vet Tyler Hall.
Tyler Hall. They got a Tyler Hall and a Mike Hall. All my family out there.
Hall, a guy that's got a couple of rings as a practice squatter for the Rams. And
No, please, don't we want Arch or Moore or Mensa?
You stop that. Third drive for
I don't think Shedeur Sanders is a bad quarterback, bro. Like, I think he gets hate because of the situation, like with him, like all the drama around him going later in the draft due to his family or whatever, and like his college play was never bad to the point of where we can say that.
By the Bills defense. Time right now to check in with Aditi Kinkabwala.
I think it's just like it's a narrative that's just out there right now.
That's left guard on left guard crime. We don't like that. Shedeur Sanders on 3rd and long. Delivers.
Good completion. They're giving him some time in the pocket. 3rd year now, he's been hurt a lot. Aaron Hall breakout year. That's a DT for the Panthers. Rookie DT for the Panthers.
Offensive line, finding Luke Floria, who starts all the way on the left side of your screen, runs all the way across Shedeur Sanders, looking, waiting, finding the space in the zone coverage.
And Sanders continues to look sharp. That's Raheem Sanders trying to bust it outside.
Come on, Raheem.
By Davison Igbinosun.
He's going to eventually get traded. I'm just saying, but he's not bad.
Looking left.
Only way he gets... That's tough. Only way he gets traded is if they announce Deshaun the starter. Oh, he just dropped it. Oh, my gosh.
It is picked off by the Bills' DeMar Hamlin. Browns had a good thing going.
What's good? Chop said somebody gifted you a sub.
A little bit behind his receiver, and
bro, notice Twitch does that, bro. Like, I've got notifications of me getting gifted subs in so many people's chat, like within like the past 6 months that I'm not following, or like maybe I clicked on a stream once, and like randomly I get a email that I just got gifted a sub. Very interesting. A few days ago, interesting. He threw the ball behind him.
Going.
Slightly, but he did drop that though. It touched both hands. So, but the ball could have been better, but he did drop it.
Ball a little bit behind his receiver.
Ball definitely could have been better.
Buffalo takes over.
Well, appreciate you tapping in, Chop. Appreciate it, Birdie. Oh, fumble. Chop, who your team?
2nd and 8.
Your favorite team?
Under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Allen looking down the field for Sherfield.
Nice little loft on the throw. Good hit. Good job holding on to it.
As the veteran gets the ball up to the 39. Gain of 20.
You got Trey Avery in coverage here, and he's running all the way across the...
Mensa making that throw.
Backfield. It's an end around to Mecole Hardman. The speedster only gets a couple. Sanders dumps it down to Booth, and he is going to be tied
work.
Yeah.
Good.
A second
Good
shot
D.
as well, maybe even a yard or two out of bounds. TV rookie
in the helicopter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, watch the highlights right now.
First connection for Allen as he hits Hardman.
Looking here, Cleveland's still got 3 timeouts as well. If they're able to get a stop here, don't be surprised if they use a timeout. Try to get Shedeur another chance at a 2-minute.
Allen down the right side.
Good catch.
That is a connection. Gain of 37.
Good throw, good catch.
Clock still running. Zylstra
Oh boy,
gets
Kyle
it
slinging it today.
at about the 10. So clock stopped with 21 ticks left.
Yeah, I got a score right here. 21 seconds left.
Quick hitter
Easy money.
That is Hardman.
Ooh, good work, McCall.
For a touchdown.
Good work.
With an overtime score.
Is Shedeur better than Malik Willis?
Just fire the ball out to your slot.
To be determined.
You're going to try to get 3 linemen out.
To be determined. Because, like,
do a nice job with the timing. That's
yeah, Shedeur's only his 2nd year.
Success or failure.
He played his rookie year. Didn't even get to play the full season.
As Marshall remains
You know,
in the game, and
he got to go out there and prove how good he is. Same thing with Cam Ward. Cam Ward got to go out there and prove how good he is. Tyler Shough got to go out there and prove how good he is.
Pick out of Clemson, and Solomon there
running outside the pocket and throwing the football down the field.
3rd and 12 for Watson.
Like Cam Ward did not play good last season.
Throwing ball tipped in the air.
Oh,
incomplete as he was looking for.
But he played okay enough for a rookie.
3 and out for Cleveland.
And he was the number 1 overall pick. Like, there's no reason Tyler Shough should have outplayed him. But the reason Tyler Shough outplayed him is because Tyler Shough played in a better offensive system. Much better play calling.
Kind of forces the football in between two defenders. Not
if Cam Ward played in that system,
bounces up in the air. And,
you know, everybody be glazing Cam. Same thing with Shedeur. But because Shough went later and he didn't have the pre-draft hype as those two, he didn't get as much hype, you know what I mean? Even though he did win Offensive Rookie of the Year, but still. No, who won it? Was it him or Ted? No, Ted won it. But he was in that conversation. Malik Willis college film was nasty. I think we're a little far from Malik Willis college film. I think Malik got to go out there and prove it. Prove that he's. Wow. Malik got to prove himself this year. It's gonna be his first year starting in I don't know how many years. Starting a full season for a franchise.
That's Cole Wilson bringing it past the 30, the 35, and the 40.
All right. Thought I saw Josh Cribbs for a second. Hartman making the team. Look like it.
And I remember watching this film. You know, on night 1, we actually
looked like it.
Made a couple of calls to try to trade back into the back.
Oh! Looked like the ball slipped out of his hands.
Have to get up to the 21 to get a first down. Pressured. Buechele throws and incomplete.
Tyler Shough had way more flashes than him. I know that, but he had way more flash. I just said the reason why he played better is because he's in a better offensive system. Or are you talking about in college? Because we can't be talking about college. In the NFL, the system he played in is significantly better than what Cam Ward and Shedeur played in last season.
A whole bunch of bonding. Todd Monken made sure they were expensive meals.
Great. Oh,
how much fun it was.
good broken tackle. Goodness gracious. That was a good job knifing in about 32, but you should have got that tackle.
Beyond just what you see on the field?
Yeah, the room feels good. I talked a lot.
Oh, he's forcing. Oh, my gosh.
Things on and off the field, but they feel close. They feel like it's coming together. And
if a receiver gets 2 hands on a ball.
Oh, no, that's a window right there. Oh, hey, just great play by the safety. Or this guy right here. Whoever this was underneath, great play by him.
Sort of expects
he kind of had to adjust because the guy who came from underneath, but good pick by him. And man, that's tough. That's tough. It was there. It's just, I think that was just good defense. If I'm being honest, that was really good defense.
Bat it down so nobody else can get it.
yeah, you hope to make the play. It's the NFL. You hope these receivers make.
He clearly shouldn't have because it resulted in interception.
Yeah, Gage Larvidan, by the way.
Cam Ward showed potential. I do think Cam showed potential. Oh, to the crib!
He's going to go the distance. Touchdown for Jamori Macklin.
Yeah, Cam showed potential. I think Shedeur showed potential too. Shough showed potential, you know.
Got the Bills receiver over here on the right side running a deep over. Unfortunately, coverage right there by number 47, Tyron Herring. Just not close enough, not able to run with that offensive receiver. And once the ball
I just don't think it is as big as a gap as like in terms of like talent as everybody think it is.
All of the
between Shedeur and them guys.
Everything we don't see behind the scenes, and how important is that sort of stuff, Joe, when they're making a decision?
Yeah, I mean, even somebody that knows the game, when you're just watching the tape, you'll never know what the coaches are telling your quarterback, what they want to see,
solid return,
where they want their eyes, how they're going through their progressions. And you start moving, there's a little delay, and usually that delay is
Shough, that guy, rarely made bad decisions.
So
he and Olave had a great connection.
So important for us to be able to do our job up front. And then along with that, it's really
Jeremy Macklin, cousin.
Bro. But there was some great back and forth. Of course,
yeah, bro. If you're in a good offensive system, the coach is gonna. You only know what you're taught.
Offensive line was
so you're gonna have better decision making. Your reads are gonna be better. Everything is gonna be better for you.
And number 4.
Oh my gosh.
Behind Floria. And it'll be a turnover on
I'm not saying Shuck was incompetent because I liked him coming out of college.
I was just talking to guy.
He's a good quarterback in college.
He knows
But
what I'm able to go out here and do. I'm just a vessel. He's just going to shot.
do I think Cam Ward or Shedeur could have done better than him in that exact same offense? Yeah, very possible. Ooh, good cuts. Good cuts.
So you get a little glimpse
does he got
into
Kubiak?
the world of Shedeur Sanders, who says he doesn't like the internet, social media.
He in a good position.
Interesting
He in a very
plays,
good position.
question about it. In the meantime, the Bills are moving right down the field and boost
Good money,
up
good money, good money.
into
You
the
think?
end
Hey,
zone for
you think
another
Mendoza's gonna beat out
touchdown.
Kirk before the season start? Because in the offseason, he said Kirk was a starter, and now he's talking about
Where the Browns backups
now he's talking about like nobody's promised anything right now.
This is kind of a play action.
Good work by
pass,
Buscelli.
a little duo concept, and then you get the quarterback to roll out. He's got the opportunity either, as you're looking at, hey, what do we want to do at the beginning of the season? We want to make sure if Shedeur's the guy.
I'll give you 6 games before Sanders takes over as QB1.
Experience. We want to make
I ain't gonna lie,
sure
bro.
that everybody on this
Ooh,
team knows that
good
we're
work.
playing for next year. We're trying to win right now. Hey, are we actually
It's
ready
possible.
on Monday to be
They still haven't announced their starting quarterback, so it's possible they might give it to Shedeur week 1. It's still possible. We'll see. Am I seeing Watson playing in the fourth quarter of preseason? He got to prove himself. They got to beat 31-7, bro. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Browns. Monken should be making his decision on starting QB for the season next week. Not who you want with it, but who should win it. It all depends on who's been playing better this preseason. So, I mean, this game was Shedeur. I think what last game was, I don't know. Was it Shedeur or Deshaun? I don't know. Watson going to start. It's going to depend on who is playing better in the preseason, man. You know, just realistically. They're going to let Kirk start so that Mendoza doesn't get thrown into the fire right away. He can sit back and learn for a little. Pretty smart. I think that's smart too. And I thought that was the initial move, but it was a quote that came out the other day there that he said something along the lines of like everybody got to earn a spot or something in relation. It was in relation to the quarterback battle or something. It was something like that. That's not word for word. I don't even know if that's close, but that's along the lines of what he was saying. What about Cam Ward? What about Cam? We're just talking about Shedeur, Cam, and Shuck. Watson going to start, and they're going 0-4, and then Sanders coming in. 0-4 is tough. They're not paying $45 million to be a backup plus a player option. Atlanta did it with Kirk Cousins. I mean, teams do it. Miami did it with Tua. Teams do it. You know, once they get tired of a player, you know they're gonna you know make their move. Who was that? Russell Wilson got moved off of, and his contract was insane. You know, Bills winning the Super Bowl. Is that right? They don't got an easy route. It's the AFC is a toss up. I mean both is I can't pick between either one. AFC and NFC are toss ups. They're paying Washington too much bread to not give him a chance to start. That's reasonable. But the idea of Shedeur not starting week 1, I don't think that's completely out the question. I think it's possible, but that is a reasonable statement. You seen that Watson pressure after the game? You could tell, bro, was heated. No, I didn't see it. Cam clears both. Yeah, we'll see. Time will tell. I think Sanders starts. I know what you're talking about. I think Kubiak just doesn't want anyone to get comfortable because you're naturally play better when your play time isn't guaranteed. Yeah, we're gonna see what happens with that, bro. Again, yeah, I think that's what he said. It's Kirk's job to lose. It's Kirk's job to lose, and I think that's gonna be a mentality going into the season. It's gonna be your job to lose, Kirk. Only reason I say the money don't matter is because look at Tua, Kirk, Russell Wilson. Oh yeah, same thing. Yeah, we said the same thing. He looks better than Watson. Watson fall off is crazy. Watson might have been in his head, like after them boos, just trying to prove something. That pick that he threw, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that decision wasn't bad. That was just good defense. That was not a terrible decision. I thought he forced it, but like that window was open. They just closed it. Like they closed it immediately. Like oh, that was tough. If Stroud doesn't throw 5 picks again in the playoffs, Texans should win the AFC South, to be honest, because their defense too comp. Man, that's facts. There's no way that can happen 2 years in a row, right? You know, there's just no way that can happen 2 years in a row. So I think it's gonna be barring the Texans defense stays completely healthy, we got a good shot for sure. In weeks 4 to 6, we play Cam Ward, Tua, or Mike, either Watson or Sanders. Field day for 3 weeks. It should be competitive though. I mean, assuming, you know, to an extent. Those are all not terrible teams. They competitive teams, like roster wise. Roster was terrible around Cam. He gonna be even better this season. Yeah. I mean, play calling wasn't great. Titans play calling last year was low key terrible. It got better like towards like the last few games of the season, but they play calling was bad last year. His decision making wasn't that great last year, but again, like that, I think that's in relation to play calling as well. Like, you know, you're a rookie. Like, you need a good play caller. You need somebody to help you. You know what I mean? So we'll see. But they go the same thing for Shador. You know, he was a rookie and he didn't have a good play caller. So, you know, Watson was MVP potential in Houston. Watson was playing at a top 5, arguable top 3 level in Houston. He definitely was on a different level at that point in time. He been buns for years. Only thing I hate with Shador is his low arm angle. Always gets the ball packed at the line. I think he gonna be fine, bro. You learn and you adjust. You know what I mean? I haven't seen enough to be like, oh, that guy's a terrible quarterback. I should write him off. You know, like we see guys as rookies not play to their full potential, and again, especially a guy in a bad situation as a rookie. So it's like I gotta give him somewhat of a pass. Same thing with Cam Ward. Like Cam didn't play great last year, but his situation wasn't great. You know, I gotta give him somewhat of a pass. You know, you gotta let these guys develop, or like again, if you gonna draft them high or buy into them, you gotta invest into them as well. Watson was talking about how last time he played in Cleveland towards Achilles. I seen that quote. I seen that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That was unfortunate. Going for tearing his Achilles is unfortunate, but yeah. Shador and Watson and Ward, Buns, my QB way better. Yeah, I don't know about way better, but I like Shook, but I don't know about way better. With the Bucks playing with Baker's money, I think if Stroud lays an egg, ooh, that would be tough. Ooh, didn't they pay Baker? No. This is the last year of his deal. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That'd be interesting. We'll see what the landscape of the NFL looks like at that time. But there's no way CJ could play back, because like I don't. There's no way he can do that 2 years in a row. Since he just went to halftime, they got another 90 minutes. Jackson Dart's situation was trash, but still played good. Jackson Dart had some good moments, but I say his like he played good his whole rookie season. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that. I'll say this: Jackson Dart play calling was better than Shador's and Cam Ward's. I say that, but I mean that's just the reality of it. The one who had the best play calling was Tyler Shook. Kellen Moore was the best play caller out of all of them last year. Brian Daboll too. I don't know. I would say Stefanski 3, and then whoever Cam Ward had 4. I mean, Cam Ward's play caller got fired. The OC got fired, like what, mid-season or something like that. Baker worth $50 million per year. I mean, with the quarterback market the way it's looking, I mean, I guess, you know, why not pay him? Cam Ward was running for his life. Callahan. His head coach was Bengals OC.